Hello there.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, today we are up to episode 8, I believe now, of Boardwalk Empire Season 4. We are flying through this season and we do not have long to go with this fantastic show. Yes, it is indeed episode 8, and you know, after this season we only got an 8 episode season 5, which kind of sucks. I wanted it to be 12 episodes, but it seems like you guys are saying in the comment section, this fantastic show got lost at the time in between what was probably Peaky Blinders on Netflix and Game of Thrones, which was on HBO at the time. And I think I know which one was gonna be valued over the other. And it's a shame because this show looks like it had a really high budget with how great the set design is, how great the production design is. And I'm guessing more of that was probably going to be injected to Game of Thrones because of how big that was at the time. I mean, you had fantasy, medieval, sex, freaking kingdoms, and everything. Like, it was the combination of what all the audience wanted at the time. Listen, I watched Game of Thrones later on. I thought it was an absolutely fantastic show up until a certain season. But yeah, it's a shame that I'm catching on to Boardwalk Empire so late, but it's a shame it sort of got lost. And I think this show deserves the recognition. It deserves the recognition that, you know, a show like Game of Thrones or the other HBO shows get as well. So yeah, what's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 24-year-old law and film student here from Sydney, Australia. Absolutely shooting a shot. And like I said, today we are up to episode 8 of Boardwalk Empire Season 4, titled The Old Ship of Zion. I thought last episode was absolutely fantastic. Today, I feel like is going to be another fantastic one. In fact, I say today, but this is going to be uploaded at a different time. I recorded episode 7 only a few hours ago. But yeah, let's get into the reaction. Let's have some fun with this thing. And as always, let's absolutely smash it. Let's go. Everything directed by Tim Van Patten is an absolute banger. I always say that. Yeah, that's Pernsley, man. That's Pernsley. Pernsley doing community service. A crack house.
Mr. Pernsley, I'm visiting relations this week.
Make sure you're situated.
You know what? I don't mind seeing Pernsley make a name for himself.
Something nice.
Or like, you know, get to the position he was in to what he is now. Like, fair play to him. It's a wicked world and he just making his way through it.
Ain't no place to keep it.
Mean dog right here.
Cut foe. Hear me, Mose? This from the doctor. He expecting everyone.
Crazy, he had 2 individuals, obviously.
Mag's name is Buddy Boy.
He had 2 individuals last episode. I think they were talking that, you know, passed away because of a heroin overdose in the community. And they were blaming Chalky White for it when I think Narcisse is the one that obviously introduced the heroin deal into Atlantic City, I believe. But at the same time, it could be Chalky White's fault as well for not looking after his people like he was in the early seasons. You know, he always, I feel like, looked after them enough, even though I felt like he could have done more. And you saw that in one of the interactions, I believe, in season 2 or 3. But he seems to be abandoning them real quick. And like I said last episode, which hopefully I'm planning to do a double upload today and upload the last episode along with episode 6, which I did today. I feel like Chalky White is losing his grip, and he's losing his like he's losing any stature he had in Atlantic City. Yeah, he's got the club, but he's completely blindsided by the club itself and blindsided by Maitland. Now, you know, his objective was to get the club up and running, but the problem with Narcisse, I think he's completely downplayed, or he's completely overlooked Narcisse in a way. He thought he got the 10% and that's it, but Narcisse is completely running rings around him, and yeah, he's not playing him whatsoever at all. And it could end really, really badly for Chalky, in my opinion, because as we've seen, I feel like you can parallel the events of Chicago this season, kind of what's happening in Atlantic City, with O'Banion and Torrio. And I feel like O'Banion is slowly getting the advantage over Torrio this season, in my opinion. He's, last episode, I feel like he bit off more than he could chew, trying to ask for that little bit extra territory in Chicago. But I feel like with Chicago, he's dealing with Al Capone and Johnny Torrio, and I feel like O'Banion is gonna get a licking soon, and he's just got the hit put out on him by Torrio last episode. So I feel like there's sort of parallels between what O'Banion's trying to do and Narcisse, but I feel like Narcisse has picked a way weaker target. And I love Chalky White, but Narcisse is clearly outmaneuvering here. And what I love about this season, I feel like this is where the business partners and friendship sort of angle is really going to come into play. Who's really friends and who's really just business partners? Because I feel like, Chalky's going to need a lot of help, and he might come crawling to Nucky, and is Nucky really, really going to help him like he did at the end of season 3, because Chalky really came through. Man, this is a fantastic season, because I love the angle they're playing out here.
Rothstein bets $100,000 to place.
Dollars?
Yeah, this is one bet, mind you. Horse comes in fifth.
That's crazy amount of
Last
money,
race,
man.
Rothstein's down 500 grand.
Why'd he do that?
He went to Lindy's, ordered a cheesecake, sat there eating like nothing happened.
Pocket money for him.
You have to give him that. Is that how you see it, Ben? The first person the police went to was the nephew. He was in custody for 8 hours. Then he was released with all charges dismissed. Why? I couldn't say. All I know is that Nucky Thompson drove up from Atlantic City, sat in the DA's office for 35 minutes, and another boy went to jail. I hope that amused you, Jim. I'll get on those land fraud cases right away.
That's pretty good work, I'm not going to lie. Listen, I feel like we're going to get a more ruthless Knox after what happened last episode, and, him being sort of blue, like not blue balled, but him seeing low balled by, Hoover, in terms of like obviously not getting the recognition he quite deserved for the work he done building up the criminal conspiracy case. Is he sleeping in Eddie Kessler? Oh, damn. That's ruthless, man. You give him Eddie Kessler's room like that? The ghost of Eddie Kessler is going to haunt this man. Oh, that's right. The birds need to be fed. They're zebra finches, right?
There's one more egg down there.
I'll get something along the way.
Where you headed?
Just some business.
I could come along.
Death's not, bro.
You could. Your father will be there, so you
No,
two...
thanks.
We're on the same side here. You know that.
Yes, sir.
Going back to Philadelphia. That's not practical. It would have been better if you'd come to me about it first
I
instead
couldn't just sit there while...
It's done. It's not worth going over again. The question is moving forward. Because we all have to move forward, Will.
You want me to leave?
I want you to give some thought about how to turn this into an opportunity.
I have to tell you right now.
You have to start thinking about it. It's the only way to get on in life. Go take a walk on the beach or something. You're too young to be cooped up inside all day.
Hey, man, take advantage of the place you're in, man. Come on, man. Could be good for the mental, too. You're still a murderer, though, so piss off. Oh, she's singing over Father Deacon. Deacon Coffee's body, man. Yo, she can sing, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Step on board, ship of Zion. Tis the old ship of Zion. Ship of Zion.
There's the architect of it all.
Tis the old ship of Zion. Daddy.
5.
People are looking at you.
Only one morning, I got on
Rest with Jesus, Deacon.
Thank you, sister.
Yo, the deacon
for the
didn't need
soothing
this.
truths in that old hymn. Safe with Jesus, the captain.
No, he is.
Sailing out on the old ship of Zion. That is the journey that Deacon Lemuel Cuffey embarks upon now.
Amen.
We wished him bide a while longer, but that
The
was
disgust
not to be vouchsafed.
in Narcisse's face right there when the mayor said amen.
Why his leave need be so swift? Was it worse than the crown of thorns and the nails? For one who came before us suffered. One who came before us knew the torment. One who came before
That should be Chalky
us
comforting the people, man.
so that we
He's been
might
substituted.
have eternal life.
At this point, I just about
Yo, if I ever go to the US one day, like, and with the dream I have, it's, you know, possibly need to be done. I want to go to a church like that. I want to hear a homily like that. I've always wanted to go, you know, to a church and hear those type of homilies, man. I want to hear the energy. I want to hear the passion, man. I just want to go. I want to go. You know, it's like Sunday service. I want to go to a mad Sunday service where they're singing, preach. I just want to see. I want to experience it. I want to experience it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I feel like the energy would be real. The energy would be real. Yeah.
hat. Seriously. Turns out, this was his sister.
Sorry.
No, that's the peculiar.
I've been tangled with this freaking cord. I'll have to, you know, I'm going to replay the scene. Sorry. Like, I'm being honest here. This cord is... Oh. This is actually, you know what? Genuine, see? Unedited reactions. I apologize, Doyle, for missing your joke, man. Sorry. Okay, my bad.
Ices, pretzels, candy apples. I can't believe what she's cramming down there. The whip, shimmiato, coaster. My head's turning in circles. Finally, we're off in the dark corner. I go, how about a little something for me? Smack, right across the kisser. Some nerve for a fella I just met. What are you talking about? We've been at this for a month.
Why are you telling us this?
I'm just keeping my end up. It's not like you two are chatterboxes.
Go check outside.
They ain't here yet.
Go check anyway. Wait, isn't that Eddie's?
He said I could have it.
I understand you're upset.
I'm not upset. I'm furious.
That's not going to help.
When did you become the expert on my son?
I don't pretend to be. But right now, he's in my house.
It's not a house.
Hotel. Are we going to argue about what to call it? He's there. It's not ideal for anyone. You think I like it?
What difference does it
Do
make?
you think I like it?
No.
I don't like it. But at least it stays inside the family. Isn't that better?
It's still blood, man.
He'll get bored. It'll sort itself out. Let's see what the oranges look like.
The oranges. That is the Tampa Bay package, I'm guessing.
What for? First bottle. It's good luck.
Yo, the prohibition period must have been crazy, man. No alcohol for how many years?
The shimmiato, and it's a roller coaster.
Yo, Sally came and did the drop-off herself?
Well, who's this? The butter and egg man?
Jeez, ain't you the firecracker?
Sally.
You know each other?
Miss Sweet and I met down in Tampa.
He came, he saw.
Any contact?
Wicked little boy.
You think I need a spanking?
I didn't know you were riding up.
I hopped in at the last minute.
Duty calls.
I know it's Eddie Kessler's walking stick, but adding it to
Someone's
Doyle
in a mood.
is
Is there a
just
problem?
a vibe. I
Where?
don't know.
With the operation.
The operation. No, the operation's hunky-dory.
I just wasn't expecting you.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, of course. Hello. Welcome to Atlantic City.
He came down for round 2, man.
All the bootleg come through here?
Mostly.
Mostly as in mind your own business?
As in, it's always good to leave something to talk about for later.
We're talking later?
I can't promise exactly.
So we're not talking later.
I just need some time to...
What's his problem?
It's my brother.
No wonder he looks so miserable.
His son. It's a long story. Where are you staying?
Beats me.
Albatross
I'll
Hotel.
get you in a hotel.
Well, you're welcome to try.
No, I'll put you up in it. It's an invitation to be my guest. I'll treat you to dinner.
Who asked you to do that?
No one asked. I'm offering.
I brought plenty cash.
What?
I said no thanks.
What did you come up here for?
I told you. I didn't stop to think about it.
Yo, she a challenge for Nucky, man. She ain't just gonna
Get yourself
fall.
a rum swizzle.
She ain't just gonna fall for his old tricks, man. She ain't that type of girl.
Make sure it's swept outside.
She a complicated puzzle, man.
Won't you keep tabs on Mose?
Think he's skimming?
Gonna pick down that ankle, tell you that. Meantime, get yourself over to Unia. Boss man, what's shaking?
Ain't seen you at service this morning.
I ain't no church man. You know that.
People jawing about that deacon. Eyeing me all hinkty.
Nobody know nothing.
Somebody do.
We gonna find that somebody. Take some time.
Well, you come along now.
How's that?
Business to do.
What business?
Tell you on the way. Let's go, Buck. She ain't running off nowhere.
How'd you get started, Mr. Bader?
In politics? Well, I had the construction firm.
How'd you get that?
Get to know people, they get to know you. Nucky persuaded me it was time to give something back to the city. A little different back then, of course.
What do you mean?
Your uncle, he's involved in other enterprises. I'm not implying any.
My guy started as
Ed?
the sheriff.
Having a little chin wag with William here.
He's explaining how you get to be mayor.
Heck, this one's got it figured out already.
What happened with the grocery delivery, Will?
Sid said that he was...
We don't want the cupboards bare. Go and make sure.
Yes, sir.
Will's trying to bite off more than he can chew early. I get he wants to get involved, but man, you gotta work your way to the top. Even if you have blood. I know he's eager. Because it's right there for the taking, right? Because his uncle, his dad,
Election year again?
they're all involved.
I have a calendar.
Where do we stand? I'm nowhere without the colored vote. You know better than anyone.
That's between you and Chalky.
You and Chalky now, not Nucky and
You need
Chalky.
to make one.
If he can't keep his own house in order, that's not good for either of us. If you could just...
Remember he was reluctant to take the mayor role?
Some mix-up at the market, so they never got the order.
Now he's too comfortable. He wants it again. He begging come election year.
What you think, Buck?
Ain't nothing going on there.
You know what I see? House full of trouble.
Who's pulled up on the side? Who's pulled up on the side?
Let's go remind them who run this side of town.
Oh, Mo's about to see a very familiar face.
Hey, Inkadine, you bring me a Baby Ruth?
Woo. Man, these guys are already compromised and we're just whacking him.
Who running things around here?
Moses.
Where you at?
In the bull rushes?
What the fuck is...
Make it look like he tried to shoot at you.
I want to talk to that man.
Wasn't in no conversing mood.
You mighty quick to end things.
He be quick to end me. Ain't that what we come for?
Wow, he really... That's that Bad Boys 2 scene right there. Can't talk to no dead suspects. Look at him, Mike. He all fucked up. Oh, Moses, man. It didn't have to be like that. He got destroyed by Pernsley, man. Absolutely annihilated. Here we go. There's the tie-ins to Willie again.
Clayton, is it? I hear you like Chesterfields.
When I can get him.
Poor Clayton, man. I know he was a part of it, so he deserves to be brought to justice. But Willie getting off like... Okay, Knox. Damn, he came with the stack.
Tell me all about William Thompson.
Maybe that's the weakest link. William Thompson. Busy.
I'm interrupting.
Come and go as you please.
It's your side of town, and I don't interfere. But I hear things, and I have to ask.
Then ask.
Deacon Cuppy.
He was where he shouldn't have been.
He was in the church.
What you want me to say?
I need to know your house is in order.
His house of cards already crumbled, man. He needs to pick it back up and put all the pieces together.
Looking into it.
Anything else?
There's, I'll let you know.
You should make a donation.
We done with the lecture.
I'm just talking to a friend.
Yeah, there's... Oh, I was talking about friends and business partners before.
Chalky. Don't let your life get out of hand.
Hey, I'd take that advice. Don't take it as an insult. Take that as advice. I mean, Nucky knows a thing or two about letting his life get out of hand. And he barely put the pieces back together. He got a bit lucky. Because of you, but like... You get what I mean? Like...
What can I get you, Miss Thompson?
You know what I like, Carter?
I got that 20-year-old where no one touch
And 20-year-old just like that?
Florida?
Pretty much.
What do you all do down there in the summertime?
Stay in the shade mostly. Keep away from sharp objects.
Not all of them, I hope.
Depends on my mood.
Come on, Sally.
Because mine's pretty good. Shoot a bow and arrow.
Didn't know that.
Well, we haven't talked that much.
And she's half Indian.
1-8.
I'm not good with numbers.
What do you think of the club?
Guess you were slumming down in Tampa.
It's just people expect something different here.
Looks like they do. What was the name of that place you said again?
Rendezvous Park?
Yeah. Let's have us a rendezvous.
Yo, is Doyle gonna get sloppy seconds? Doyle, man! Have some shame.
Am I missing something?
Not yet.
He about to get his ass whooped.
So only for safekeeping.
I'll take care of it now.
Sure thing, Nuck.
That's what she wants. That's what she wants. That's what Sally wants.
Enjoyed our conversation. You have a fine evening. And... Okay. So, right.
Poor Doyle, man.
All you had to do was tell me you were coming.
Well, why would I have to do that?
I might need to get my strength up.
Oh, did I hurt your feelings last time?
Damn.
Hurt my jaw.
I didn't hear you complaining. Or maybe you were just being nice to the simple girl from the backwoods.
Where are you staying tonight?
Hey, your place. Oh, I know where she's staying. Damn, Willie, you might have saved one too many nights. Hey, those birds need feeding, man.
You shall not wrest the babe from my arms, Africanus.
Redeem yourself and be freed.
Hear that woman shaking her head. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
Precious one, think mercifully of your mother. She who gave you life, but could not hold on to life herself.
Oh. She hit a crowd gasp. Oh.
Lead your people home.
Yo, Narcisse has a peculiar way about things, sorry. Woo! Yeah, fantastic. Riveting stuff.
Dare to reach for all that a man may dream.
What's all that racket going on out there?
Is this Chalky?
Words of Brother Garvey.
At least Chalky getting his get back this episode. Unsettle things, man. Come on. Rattle the joint up. It is Chalky, is it? Yeah, it is.
White, are you here for the play? It's just concluded.
Nah, doctor. I come to show you something.
Yeah, that grin went down so quick.
Pay no more, never mind to that house on Baltic, Mrs. Tremaine.
What you got there, Mr. White?
Doctor could tell you.
This is good.
Performance, sir.
Putting the doctor on show. Hey, I don't like want to. I don't know if I'm reading too much into it, but that slight wink from Narcisse to Pernsley say basically sort this out, like he's got to go. Is he ordering a hit out on Chalky there, like clean this mess up? Like, I don't know, that slight blink, or like what the F happened?
Well, this one called Harlem by torchlight.
Look at the way Pernsley eyeing out Chalky. Oh my. Yo, Pernsley gonna try and kill Chalky. Pernsley gonna go for Chalky.
I'm sorry.
Back off.
If the other one's called Harlem by Torchlight, what's this called?
Now, who might you be?
I'm Uncle Nucky.
What?
I'm Uncle Nucky's nephew. Will. Yum.
Bro said, Will I am.
I'm Sal.
This ain't the Black Eyed Peas, bro. Like, what do you... My guy was buckling.
Hey, why are they called hush puppies?
My pa said he'd feed them to the dogs to keep them quiet.
Yo, he getting too comfortable
And he
here.
said a lot of things turned out not to be true.
Like what?
Well, that we'd have a house with floors one day, for starters. That he'd take me to the top of the Eiffel Tower.
I really love
Oh, and then he'd stay hitched to Mom.
the location of the Albatross Hotel. Like, it's absolutely fantastic. Perfect for Nucky. Perfect.
Ah. Well. You've met Miss Wheat. She,
We cover that part.
Oh, he heard it. He heard it. He didn't need to be covered. But those birds need feeding upstairs.
And our agreement?
I just want you to give me a chance to show you that I can be the person you want me to be.
And you want to be?
Sorry?
The person you want to be.
How's this going to go down with Eli and June? They're not going to like this. I mean, June can probably be persuaded in terms of, like, they're getting him a legal job,
Let's
but...
see what we can do.
And just like that, he's going to shortcut college.
Gotta finish these.
Yo, I know I know this has been going on all season. Like, it's his character. But that hairline, Narcis's got to go, blood. Like, it's got to go. That's worse than the McDonald's symbol. Come on.
Give in to melancholy. We have talked about this weakness. How you must fight it. Hmm?
I try.
You must try harder. Because it upsets me. I begin to think I have failed you. I cannot bear that.
I'm sorry.
Yo, he's completely brainwashed her. He made her apologize.
I like your play.
Its symbolism was... Mr. White will come to you this evening.
Yes.
Will you keep him here? There will be another visitor.
Oh, Pernsley gonna come. They're gonna kill Chalky. Or try to kill Chalky.
You let me know if you're heading down again. In the meantime.
Look, it's not that I don't want to. It's just... There's not much privacy around here.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? I didn't babysit your first shipment north just because I have a good heart. I kept those boys in line and we didn't spill a drop, so...
Pay up, baby.
1,000?
1,500.
Damn. Hey, she kept it in check. Not a single drop. That's good. My guy Jip Rossetti was having all sorts of problems last season. They were leaking in the ocean.
You're kind of cute in your way.
Hey, my guy is blushing. My guy. Uh-oh.
What are you doing? I have some new information.
On his
about
son.
Edward Kessler. It's big. Very big. Turns out, he was part of a violent criminal organization.
Oh, Eli,
Runs
you
Atlantic
are
City.
being.
I don't get your sense of humor.
Not a joke.
You're being run circles around, my friend.
My associate.
Would you mind sliding over?
Go fuck yourself.
We'd like you to slide over.
Oh, he's getting the Eddie Kessler treatment now. And he's going to use the William information on him.
Because we're agents of the Bureau of Investigation, and you want to be very careful about how you conduct yourself right now.
That's the ace up his sleeve, the William information, the Willie information, whatever.
Now he's dead. Clayton Davies is facing life. And the first boy, well, it's all about who you know, isn't it?
His Uncle Enoch got him out of it.
Old news to you. I mean, you and your brother, you worked it out together.
Slippery motherfudgers.
You know it did.
I don't know anything.
And I'm sorry you have to hear it from us. Always worried about your boy. Isn't that what you said? You were right to be. You need to calm down. People can see you. They'll remember we sat here and had a chat. Huh? Is that something you'd like Nucky to know? Eddie Kessler had nothing to lose. That's not you. Make the smart call. Bring us your brother along with the criminals he conspires with.
And your son stays a free man.
All you have to do is nod, and you get to hold on to what matters.
The weakest link in the chain. I mean, he could nod and play double agent here and go to Nucky and tell him what happened.
That won't happen. Just say what you're going to say and sound like you mean it.
So this little effer this season having all the ambition.
Ed Bader's up for re-election.
Or like.
You know this?
This guy thinking, oh man, Willie's going to be the undoing of the entire family possibly. Or the entire criminal operation. Like, if Willie didn't do what he did, Knox wouldn't probably have another avenue to go towards, right? He could go Chalky White. He ain't going to break. He could go Eli, but without having this ace up his sleeve that happened to Willie, he wouldn't have anything to go to Eli with and to cause a shitstorm. So Willie, my man, you murderous teenage F, you stuffed this all up. Am I wrong? Am I wrong in saying this, or is Willie being the architect of it all? Not the architect of it all, but he's been one of the main reasons that the Federal Bureau has had another in with Kessler gone.
You know how he got to be mayor?
You wanted him to be.
You're going to work at his office. Start at the bottom, just like you asked. All I require is that you keep your eyes and ears open.
Those birds need to be fed.
Are you comfortable with that?
My father used to be sheriff.
Yo, that's crazy.
You were the county treasurer.
The bird just died. The bird just died.
Jack Dempsey came to your hotel.
Oh no, it's still
You
kicking.
Remember that.
I remember everything.
Listen, I want to say this. I want it all. I want everything.
I want the family to be back where it belongs.
Damn.
One step at a time.
Very ambitious. Get rich or die trying.
Right?
That's crazy, man. That's nepotism at its finest, man.
Why don't you pack this too?
People probably go to college. People probably go to college,
Mama
right?
gave that to me. Now I'm giving it to you. There's a lot you can learn from it.
This has been a fantastic episode. I'm just going to say, people go to college all their lives, or like go to college for a large part of their lives. Probably, their parents are so impressed to see them go there. And, this guy just gets handed a dream job, a post-college student will probably have in the mayor's office, or like a college student would die for outside of, post-graduating. And he's handed to it without a degree. Without a degree. That's insane. I mean, you don't need a degree to do stuff, obviously. We've seen that with a lot of people, and like you can accomplish a lot without a degree. I'm just saying.
You're in a hurry.
Wasn't hurrying when it count, was I?
Ooh!
Maybe you're getting tired of me. Won't your wife notice?
Ain't no claim on me. Everything she got, I pay for it. And she don't never ask where it come from.
What about your son? Daughters?
Different thing.
Dearnie says Lester can play.
Well, he ain't gonna run no roadhouse life no how.
Because he'll meet people like me. Stay.
He's setting Chalky up, man. I don't think she knows why Narcisse told him to stay. Maybe she does, and she was just turned a blind eye to it, and she's been brainwashed easily by him. But
that sound
I think we all know Pernsley's rocking up.
like you tying up a secret.
I don't know any secrets. I just know how I feel.
And how that?
Spend your life walking over the world and never find your place. 'Cause there isn't one.
Thought the doctor look after you.
That's not what he does. It's the old ship of Zion, Hosanna. King Jesus is the captain. Hosanna. She's a sailing away toward Jordan. Hosanna. She's making for. She's making for.
Don't stop.
It's wrong.
No. Beautiful.
Michael Kenneth Williams, man.
I.
Owning it.
Who you expecting?
Boss man, it's me.
Yo,
How
Pernsley.
you know where I be?
That piano player fessed up. Anyway, wasn't hard to figure.
What you come to say?
Best head on the hoof.
Tell me now, it's so important. Go on, fix us a plate.
Some cold chicken.
He was right.
I love the wide long shots.
Pushing powder. Run that old house.
I love the
Slip that knife through the deacon too.
I love the wide long shots they're using
Made them
here.
dope fiends sing. Told you, when he first show his face, he looking to grab, and he boiling from this afternoon.
If Pernsley wanted to kill him here, couldn't he have really rocked up with like a shotgun or gun, pulled it out by now and shot him?
Brought her around, didn't he? Stick her in front of you, keep you right busy. Boss man, I'm just speaking gospel.
Where you at now?
Back room, you need I got the car downstairs. Tiny and Chaz waiting. You and me, head over, send that ham fat straight to Libya.
All worked out.
No sense of lollygagging.
Come on, Chalky, you know better.
One thing you ain't mentioned, Buck.
You make your own plan, Chalky.
What?
How much he paying you to fuck me?
Come on. Before we get into the fight, I want to start by saying I love how well shot you know, the eye to eye was between them, you know, the extreme wide long shot and those distance shots across the room. And I know the room itself, they're close with one another, but it made it seem like they were so far apart. And as they spoke with one another, you know, the camera shots themselves started getting tighter and tighter. You know, you go to like a medium long shot, then a medium close up shot, then the close up shots start to come between Pernsley and Chalky. And Chalky, you know, had sort of like an all in focus close up shot, whereas Pernsley, his face was only in focus, whereas everything around him was sort of like hazy and out of focus. And I just love the camera work right there. I love those distance shots of them sort of having that Mexican standoff with Chalky across the room. You know, utilizing the room itself to your advantage and knowing where to place the camera was fantastic. But I hope Chalky doesn't die here, because Pernsley is one tough son of a gun. So maybe Maitland might help him out. Oh! Damn! Yo, what Maitland doing? Help a brother out. She's still cooking up the cold chicken?
Kick my face in. I say yes, sir.
Yo, Michael Kenneth Williams has owned this last 10 minutes. I knew she was gonna have a part to play in it. Had to. Oh, what a freaking butcher's knife, machete. Like, no, that's not a machete. Sorry, that's a big ass.
What the hell kind of mischief you?
Oh, is he gonna fall back on it? Oh, is he gonna fall back on it? Oh.
Will I be blameless? Innocent of great transgression.
Oh, that was fantastic. I thought Chalky was gone there, man. I thought Chalky was gone. Did he nod? I'm guessing he nodded. But there we go. Eli in a tough place yet again.
I disobeyed you. I didn't show respect. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me. I'd like to come back home. Please.
I hope he brings it up with Nucky and Willie about what just happened in a private conversation.
Don't stop the fun on my account.
If you pull it out like rubber,
Does it snap right back and bite?
Does the spirit lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? Does spirit lose its flavor on the bedpost?
Didn't I say it would work itself out?
You did.
Uh-oh. It is. It is. Because Knox made his approach, and that's a betrayal type of tone, man. Oh man. Oh man. Whoa. Oh, he's still going. He's still cooking. They're still cooking. They're still rolling. They didn't stop. The show goes on. Now it sounds like a SpongeBob SquarePants credits. That's straight out of SpongeBob. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was The Old Ship of Zion. What a fantastic episode of Boardwalk Empire yet again, man. Pernsley's done. Pernsley's done. And what's going to happen now is that Chalky knows directly that Narcisse is obviously trying to F him over. He's got Pernsley out the way, the main muscle or the main sort of middleman that Narcisse was able to sort of obviously sway to his side. And it's going to be straight out Narcisse and Chalky. But has Chalky, you know, found out too late? It's going to be interesting to see how that, you know, all plays out. Because, you know, he got the upper hand on Narcisse this episode. But I feel like Narcisse is going to be more calculated when it comes in the future. And listen, this Eli situation with Knox, it seems like Eli has made his decision to take out the whole criminal enterprise to save his own skin, his own family, his own son, and betray Nucky yet again. Or is he going to tell Nucky? Because the tone of voice at the end of the episode right there and saying, you know, his response to Nucky saying it's all going to work out, I don't know. It didn't sound like it didn't sound genuine. So yeah, that was fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Kenneth Williams, absolutely. Rest in peace, my guy. Rest in peace. Like, God rest your soul. Absolutely stole the show this episode. Lots of screen time. This has been the Chalky White season, ladies and gentlemen. And it's been absolutely fantastic. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. As always, it's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.